G'day and welcome to the start of a new Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. I'm halfway through a Japanese campaign. I figure Asian stuff is kind of fun at the moment. So we're going to go try and do a Chinese campaign as well. We'll be Chiang Kai-shek and part of the Kuomintang. We'll try and unify China and hold Japan back. And I think basically the aim of this run through is going to be to conquer the home islands of Japan. Not going to try and do a world conquest or anything. But we'll want to stay away from the Allies. Maybe take over the Soviets. We'll see how it goes. So we'll do it on Iron Man for no particular reason. This is going to be fine. Alright. So there's no achievements we're going to try and get in this one. We're just going to set our own thing for Japanese home islands and, I don't know, unifying all of China eventually, perhaps. So, 2 research slots to start. I'm guessing weapons would be a really good freaking option. And probably support equipment, although getting some production up could be nice, particularly building out military factories faster. So let's see if we can start from the west and head east, knowing that Japan's going to probably destroy our coastline and those provinces up there. Something like this would probably be the best way to go. Alright, military factories. We have infantry equipment. Just over a month in debt, and we have fighters. So we're going to want to make infantry equipment, and fighters we're not going to particularly care about. Apparently we're trying to make a light cruiser to go with our 7 ships. There's no point in doing that. We'll definitely need convoys at some point, so let's just switch this over now and do them infinitely. Now, national focus. It is the generic tree, so I'm thinking industrial effort is probably going to be the best way to go. Let's jump in there. No divisions in basic. We have crap tons of manpower and a population of 330 million. We have Juntuan, which looks like the weak one, just 4 guys. We have Sanjiao Jun, 6 guys. And Chibing Jun, so no support. And what do these guys actually need? 480 infantry equipment. They only do 6.4. These guys have a lot better defense. 480 versus 600. Yeah, I think we're just going to try and pile in a lot of these. At almost 35, 34 we can do. Well, definitely going to try and do that. We'll pop them out up in Hainan, because that's kind of central-ish. And we need to grab our entire army. Put them in a thing, and who do we have? We have all field marshals. 2 Yu Ming, entrenchment. Combat width, entrenchment. Well, this field marshal is definitely the way to go. Let's call this the Mingers. And they will go just up to a border up here somewhere, I guess. Again, keep them kind of central, not knowing what's going to happen as China. Insufficient resources. We need aluminium, rubber and oil. A lot of that would be these guys. So we're fine on basic equipment. Alright, let's kick the game off. Up to speed 4 until we try and figure out what we're actually forgetting. Well, let's make sure everybody is in. Don't have any Chinese islands anywhere. Looks like we don't even have much strength in most of the armies. And the actual composition is 28 weak, 24 strong, 5 cav. Interesting. You want to do reinforcements first, and these guys are going to jump on there as they come out. Make this our black army. Aggressive. Alright, fleet is in eastern China. They're going to be thoroughly useless against the Japanese fleet. New commander is free, Huang Hu. Alright, he can just sit in there, I guess. Looks like we have some planes. Tactical bomber and some fighters. Let's get them all in here together. merge them up. And what are we going to want them to do? Probably do that at the start of every game, don't I? Forget to press F3 after you select them. Alright, they're going to go take care of Eastern China. Doing close air support. Port strikes if they happen to get anybody in eventually. But those planes won't last long at all. Alright, let's go speed 5. Now, who do we have here? We have a silent workhorse. He's going to be the first guy. Compassionate gentleman. We don't have a communist. Interesting. Guess he's over here. Alright. Already not handling speed 5. It's not a good sign. We do have plenty of supply in northern China. Taiwan. Pretty sure that's not where Taiwan is. There it is there. Alright. We are volunteer only, export focused, civilian economy. We want to change them soon too. Alright, industrial effort, we're going to go through construction first. And what are we going to keep an eye on? This. Need 30,000. 2 years worth of build up. Wonder when Japan are going to actually declare on us then. If they're going to do invasions or actually put some guys on the border there. I don't know what happens with Guangxi, Yunnan, Jibai, Shanxi. I know this guy becomes part of the Chinese United Front, but I don't know what happens with the rest of these guys. Alright, here we go. Preparing attack against communists. After a long retreat of the Communist Party of China's Red Army, they blah blah blah. One of two options, 70% chance of victory. For a 10,000 manpower loss. Manpower's fine. 50% chance, 30% chance. Well, I guess we want to win. Get political power this early would be great. Victory against the communists. Hasn't got it yet. Our commitment to routing the Red Army has been successful, at least for now. Despite gaining information about the attack, the communists decided to confront our forces and lost. They have now been forced to withdraw further, and many of the locals have grown sceptical of their ability to deliver on the promises of overthrowing our government. So we lose tiniest bit of manpower, we get a ton of political power. We can modify the government to get our silent workhorse, Zhe. And we could also afford to do something else. We want to build up our construction speed. Has to be 15% world tension. Okay. Free trade, give us extra factory output. Volunteer only. Moving up makes no difference. We just get more men for free, basically. And then extensive conscription, the one after, increases training time. We're definitely going to go limited, so we don't forget to do it later on. Keep the manpower there ready. It's probably something better we could have done with it. And it's all about the infantry equipment. Just need more factories, because this is almost capped out. Alright, clash with communist guerrillas. Must draw the line. Both us and the Chinese Red Army, barely having recovered from our previous offensive, blah blah blah. Henan start a border war in Henan. Shanxi start a border war in Shanxi. Shanxi is there. Shanxi. Where's Henan? Henan's there. Alright, so there's border war here somewhere. Or, lose, okay. Must draw the line now. So, what's the deal here? China controls this location. Border conflict. Military strength in the area. Their military strength in the area. Military strength ratio in our favour. We'll win at 80%. Move more divisions into the border conflict states in order to increase your military strength ratio and reduce border conflict attrition. Okay. So you're saying if I move this guy down here... First unit will arrive in 2 days. 78, 79, 80%. Victory in Shanxi. Our efforts to draw the line against the threat of communism have been successful. The CPC guerrillas campaigns in response to our increased frequency, blah blah blah. Let's hope they remember. More political power. 5% unity. Okay. That wasn't too hard. And go back where they were. It's a ton of early political power. Minkukuo, they are a puppet, are they not? Puppet of Japan. Alright, construction effort. Keep going down there. Modify the government. So, we don't want Captain of Industry. Actually, that was the one we do want. Civilian. No, we want military. Monthly opinion. No. So, against Japan, we're going to need to do defense. Organisation, 8% boost could be good. What do we have in here? S priority, infantry expert. It's probably the better way to go. Let's grab him. And now I can make the better equipment. Cavalry, motorised, mechanised. I'm not going to do any of that. We don't even have any support things, actually. Let's go and invent support equipment. At least get some engineers for our entrenchment. And make sure that we're making better. Defense 22, breakthrough 3. It's only slightly better around there, isn't it? Reliability 90%. Yeah. Slight improvement, but I guess we'll do it sooner rather than later. Get this happening. 7 convoys per year. Ouch. Alright, tactical bombers and fighters. All these guys are fine. All those guys are fine. Lost ships. None. I haven't actually noticed that one there before. Alright. Only have 2. You can't pick up 3 more, can you? There's only research slot 1 and 2. Where would you get a third extra one from? Gain 1 research slot for technology sharing. Okay. Make sure that only happens when you start with 2 then. But after we do this, we'll go armament. Then we'll do infrastructure to get construction, and then infrastructure to get research slots. And we're going to want to do higher. That's 37 tech, so we'll do this one. And do a couple of others, and then head over to the faster construction speed. Really need more civilian factories. That's what we want to see. Alright, armament. The Guangxi clique have some pretty valuable land down here, do they not? 9 unlocked slots there. 4. 4. 4. And the population's down here too. 18 million. It's going for army effort, really. Right, Ethiopia's dead. Games of the 11th Olympiad. What's Germany up to? Oh, what's Japan up to? Super heavy battleships. That's not going to bother us. Germany's doing industrial. Soviets doing collectivist propaganda. Can't remember when they start doing their purge. Alright, unlock support. We are going to want to push these in. And we'll keep one guy doing fighters, but we need to do support equipment. You know, can't change this to just finish the one it's doing. I don't know. Gonna want at least one. Get them started. And then we need army experience to be able to add them to anything. Alright, what's France doing? Supporting the status quo. You know, I can't remember their focus tree at all. That's right, that whole thing. And their little entente. So you might be going for a little entente, that would be cool. Keep them out of the allies. Alright, better construction speed. Still a little early. We'll go concentrated this game. Once that one's finished, we'll jump over to the construction speed. Alright, next guy. Theorist. Military theorist for army experience gain. And we'll stack up that land doctrine research time from the German military advisors with the one from him. Should be good once we unlock a few more research slots. Assuming the Japanese don't do the thing with the Germans, demanding that they pull their guys out. Alright, some more armament. And you get one more. Need more XP before you can create a template to include your equipment. Yes. This shortage. So much easier off this page. Year and a bit. Spanish Civil War. We have one support equipment. Yeah, for us. Alright, that's going to drop pretty quickly as... Well, no, that's not actually coming up any further. Let's hit the cap. Alright. Army experience is coming in. How much do we need to actually add in some... Well, we have to invent it first, don't we? External pressure from the Soviet Union for the end of the hostilities between us and the Chinese Red Army. Get rid of these. Has led to people in our ranks taking matters into their own hands. 2 generals have had Chiang Kai-shek arrested, attempting to force a truce between us and the communists to unite China under external threats. International pressure for a peaceful solution, along with the weakness of China divided in this era, are factors in favour of establishing a united front. What course should we take? Contact the communists for peace talks. Yes. Let's make the Chinese united front, make it strong. Truce in Chinese Civil War. The negotiations in Xi'an have borne results. Both nationalists and communists have agreed to a truce, putting an at least temporary end to the hostilities and allowing the parties to cooperate against foreign threats. There is hope for China yet. People's Republic of China loses hostile. Cool. So, there's no faction. They've claimed our territory. Alright, not sure how this actually works then. Part of a longer event chain, probably. Now, engineers in 3 months, so we'll take it up to March-ish. Alright, Hirohito. What are you going to pick after naval innovation? And we're making 4 per month. But infantry equipment's definitely more important. Pop these out. Right, let's pop this down now. And they'll pull in there. So they'll finish making up for our shortages. Still over a year. And then we'll make the stuff to make the army better, and then we'll make some planes. All should work nicely. How's the Spanish Civil War looking? Nationalists nearly always win. Alright, what is Germany choosing? Industrial. Soviets doing the purge. Good. Take them a while. Japan is doing spiritual mobilization. That's that far right branch. He's going to get his Divine Wind. Extra research slot. Fortress Japan. That's... Is it just on the islands? Alright. Spiritual mobilization itself gives him the 2.5% larger manpower pool. And what are we going to choose next? Probably industrial or material. Infantry equipment we're going to want to keep on top of, or industrial. I think we'll go for infantry equipment designer because we'll probably do that next. Alright, well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. As always, at the start of a new series, if you click like, leave a comment or subscribe to the channel, it will be much appreciated. And I hope to see you again soon to see how we actually create the Chinese United Front and if we can hold back the Japanese onslaught through the coast and up through Manchukuo up here. So thanks for watching and I'll see you later.